versus Palutena.
Yeah, shocker there.
The rematch of the century.
So we saw this in Game 3 of the Winners Final Series, this exact player and character matchup, Palutena versus Game & Watch. Grand Final.
Good grab combo.
And this is up to a much better start for Matt than the Winners Final was at this point. He's relatively close in this one.
Howdy, eh?
We've got Corey Vu here, just checking our technical setup here. I think everything is in order, Mr. Sir.
Yeah, we got all our certifications, licenses. That's right.
Matt with the slam down on Mitch.
Ooh.
Mitch with the answer. Palutena just seems really difficult for Game Watch to play against, but Game Watch does manage to come back there, and now racking up some damage.
Because Matt's
pumping it up.
Watch.
We got Corey Vu joining us in the booth. The stakes are high here. Matt trying to get fancy on the aerials here, and he's actually in the lead. Huge hammer, sends her flying. Matt is up, which I don't think he managed to do in the Winners Final. So this is a different ball game here in the Grand Final.
So I did get a little bit of leaked information while I was downstairs. Apparently,
Luigi's coming to Smash?
Nah. I was informed that Game & Watch has been a little ace up Matt's sleeve this year.
It's definitely.
I know it's someone he knows how to play. He clearly has some tricky stuff with it. It's just so annoying to play against.
It's why he's been insisting on just playing Game & Watch over and over again. It wasn't a joke character. It has been a joke character for him in the past, but...
No, he seems like this is his plan. This is the Grand Finals. There's no more troll characters.
This is not how you play a joke character.
No, it's not. It's taking this quite seriously.
Well, any character that can just throw your opponent off your game. It just seemed like Palutena really had this matchup solved in the Winners Final, but Matt is putting on a much stronger show here in the Grand Final. His faith in Game & Watch is being rewarded so far. Palutena is going to put Mitch in the lead there. Matt with an insane aerial counter to take the lead back. He is up a stock.
That was insane.
Wow. This is wild.
Oh, he is manhandling.
Pump.
Potato.
Oh, yeah.
Arrows miss. Bacon rack up.
Yep.
And these are all free hits Matt is scoring. He's up a stock. So any damage you can do Mitch. But I think he wants to go for the finisher. It's not going to be there.
He wanted it, but he's smart.
Two fighters who are really comfortable with the
edge.
The air bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Got him! Matt wins. 1. 2 crazy aerial kills there.
Yeah,
Matt takes a 1.
What is a goddess to
lead.
a retro character?
Absolutely incredible.
Mr. Game & Watch. So far, after the Winners Final didn't go his way, Matt looking like the Game & Watch pick has paid off. He is up to a 1-0 lead in the first of the Grand Finals here. He's going to stick with Game & Watch. Mitch can counter. We'll see what character he goes with. Pretending as if he's randomly selecting, but I think he's just thinking about exactly what character he wants to use here.
I mean, he kind of got a little disrespect with Mr. Game Watch right there.
Well, and you saw Matt's really, really comfortable with the aerials with Game & Watch and using those to kind of press his advantage on the side and even below the stage.
Yeah. So who will he choose?
Still Palutena.
Palutena.
All that just to pick Palutena again. So,
look, he ran through the game in his head. He's like, I can still win.
1-0.
Shit, first hit, first blood.
First blood.
Just to get the big bonus points for that in one player smash against.
Matt wants to get the UAV online as soon as possible.
Pump. Just trying to keep Palutena off balance and then try to find those aerial combos. Palutena's doing a good job pushing him off the stage.
Wow, that recovery is ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is.
It kind of catches people off guard.
It really does. You think he's gone, you kind of run off because you don't have to camp him.
Your brain drops momentarily. It's like, you don't have to keep your defense up.
Right.
And then he pops up and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Mitch, much more in control of this one so far.
Yeah. Also,
Ooh.
like, this is just a very interesting, like, pick on Matt's part to have been training this all off season and to come out with this particular character this year.
Yeah, very interesting to say the least.
So we love this. We love sleeper picks.
Mm-hmm.
Carpet bomb.
Mitch has the edge,
Back.
but either character is
Gotcha.
probably capable of
Oh.
stringing either KO. Mitch knocks Matt off.
Mitch is too aware of like the distance for each attack.
Mm-hmm.
Any mistake you make, Mitch is going to be able to punish too. That's the
He
hardest
knows
part about
exactly
playing him.
where he needs to stand to hit just the corner.
And then as Mitch counters the down smash and just makes Matt pay for it, racking up damage on him. This looks more like the winner's final so far.
Oh, yeah.
Damn much they
He
really
doesn't want to fall for
Like,
it.
Oh, and Mitch goes for the kill.
Wow.
He
And
knew-
manages to save.
He
So
knew he was going to
Yeah.
go for
up
that.
3-1 now.
Pretty crazy.
Got the head stomp.
He needs the fire stick.
Yeah, Mitch did not like losing that last game.
I don't think either of these guys have any plans of losing.
No. Matt's going for the kill here.
At least
Yes!
Oh!
What a move! It
Matt
worked!
gets it. He's still down a full stock.
True
Only he's at
punish.
12%, so he's
I mean, that has
able to climb back into this game, but he's going to need careful play to do
Oh,
it.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, he's done it before.
We've seen him do it.
He needs to stay locked in.
Locked in.
So far, so good.
Cook.
Well, he's able to spin out, though.
Give him the old Pomperoni.
Ooh.
What a move.
Got Mitch airborne
Wow.
and sends Mitch flying. Really stringing together some good combos here in his Arcane watch. It
It's
wasn't for that really unfortunate start. I think he's really
Yeah.
turned it around. But Mitch just has
Wow.
such a lead at
I
this point in
think-
the contest.
I think Matt can get a second stock here.
He definitely
It's-
can get
it's
the second
the
stock
third
if he can
stock
actually be able to
that's
come back
gonna
and
be-
win.
Crazy.
Matt's trying to make sure Mitch goes off ledge and he's going to try to punish it again.
Yeah.
It's the best
It worked.
that Matt has.
Oh, but there's the smash. That makes it 1-1. Palatina evens things up for Mitch. 1-1 here in the grand finals. Yeah, let's take a look at that player cam real quick. Matt looking at his printed stage list, trying to decide what he wants to do. 12 legal stages to choose from.
Mitch acting like he doesn't have a care in the world. Let's wrap this up. I gotta finish drinking my coffee.
I gotta take.
Gotta
that
get back on the road.
Gotta take that trophy back
I
home.
gotta take this trophy back home.
No change-ups. Palatina, Game & Watch. They're sticking with their champions. Game 3 is the most important one. 1-1 series.
You love seeing a matchup that you wouldn't like even dream that you'd be able to see in like a finals.
Yep.
Yeah, two fun characters.
Yep. I do have to say, Matt's selection of Game & Watch has really made the finals actually a little more spicy. It's fun to watch Game & Watch.
Yeah.
He's just a cool character.
Yep.
Characters.
Drops the bomb.
Yep.
Gets Mitch airborne. This is where Game & Watch has really been able to shine on Matt's run here. Just getting his opponent airborne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With Mitch, when Mitch starts like jumping around, spamming
Hey.
attacks, it gets crazy.
Yep. How do we feel about the stage pick here?
It's cramped.
Yeah.
This is a really cramped stage.
It's cramped, and I've seen the platforms already mess both of them up and what they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, neither character is like so bulky that the cramped up is like that big of an advantage, I think, because those bigger characters just can kind of dominate on a tiny stage. Neither of these guys are huge.
Mm-hmm.
But like that move's gonna be difficult to hit.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh!
Putting in damage. That was
Ooh.
wonderful.
That was
Clean
good.
moves. Clean moves. I think this is more to Game & Watch's advantage because of Palatina's height.
Yeah.
Game & Watch can hit Palatina through the bottom of those platforms, whereas Palatina cannot do the same for Game & Watch.
Right. Oh, she sends Game & Watch flying there, though. Matt needs to at least score a couple hits before he loses the stock.
Yep.
Right? You don't want to get nothing out of this.
Yep.
Does she have like a counter, or is Mr. Gamon just losing the priority of attack there?
I don't know.
I think it's priority.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, you thought?
Bacon. Now Matt is starting to score those hits he needs.
Oh, yeah, buddy. It's clean.
Let
This is
him
nice.
cook. Mitch taking a
Yes.
whole bunch of damage he does not want to be taking right now.
Very clean. Very nice.
This is Game & Watch at its finest.
Absolutely.
They're
What a
gaming,
counter.
we're watching.
This is peak.
So Matt racked up 60 there. Palatina's going to have to come up back from that disadvantage. Both characters at 2 stock.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Come on.
Matt with a lot of these up Bs. I'm really surprised.
I love it. There is no wasted movement between any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Every jump and like dash is like with a purpose.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful parry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Turtle. Turtle. Turtle.
Matt really pressing his advantage across the stage here.
This is incredible to watch.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Game & Watch with another finisher.
Is this Mr. Game and Sweep?
Well, he's taking the one hit. The one stock.
Yeah, but I really thought that was funny. I wanted to still use it. Unfortunately, he lost the stock.
Matt just needs to, again, rack up some hits here so he's playing with the advantage on that last stock once we get there.
Mm-hmm.
But he can also afford to try to be risky and try to, get a weird air kill on Mitch, even if the percentage isn't that high, by going for the head spike.
Uh-huh. Yeah, his unconventional behavior, like, on the way down from an up B, I think that's where he's kind of throwing Mitch off. Mitch is used to somebody blowing all of their moves after an up B, and he can just kind of, trace them down as they land. Whereas Game & Watch has some moves up his sleeve before he lands.
That key is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Floaty character.
Yeah.
So Matt gets Mitch to 44. We're on the last stock here of the pivotal Game 3. Series tied 1-1. Can Matt get into one of those combos that's been so successful for him?
Every game feels like the last game they have to play.
Yeah, but there's actually several games left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like the intensity they're going at it,
Yeah, really just trying to... They both know what the other's game plan is at this point, right? It's just who can force the other one out of that game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Another attempt at the
what a
finisher from
save.
Matt.
All right. Look out.
Yeah, Game Watch being able to option out of that key move and go back into his up B, which has crazy recovery
It's
to survive.
insane.
Lets him hunt for stuff like that, and if he misses it, no biggie.
Wow. Look at this. Getting chased. Matt with a little bit of a counter.
Mitch on death's door here.
Yep.
Matt needs to land a couple big hits,
Oh.
and this one is over. There
Yes!
it is with the hammer!
Mitch doesn't really play it safe, does he?
No.
Matt takes
That
the
was
2-1 lead, but Corey, as you've said so many times tonight, 2-1 is the most dangerous lead in sports.
Oh, have I? Have I said that?
Dangerously.
I think that was you who said that.
Yeah, it must have been me.
Yeah, okay.
I think you're right. Now, finals. We're still doing best of 5, right?
Still doing best of 5, yeah.
It doesn't get changed to best of 7 or best of 9 for finals.
No, but because it's double limb, if Matt wins, then they play again.
Mm.
So you could really think of it as best of 10 if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Game & Watch, Mitch, considering a switch to Marth. Just kidding.
Psych.
You thought. It is once again going to be Paulatina versus Game & Watch.
That was a prank for the viewers back home. Got him. 18, a strong start.
There's the characters' colors there.
It's not letting Game & Watch get a edge in.
Smash. Smash. Mitch going on the aggressive early, trying to counteract after what happened in Game 4, I think.
Mm.
And definitely off to a better start.
Yeah, I think Mitch kind of realized, like, if you just abuse how light Mr. Game & Watch is,
Oh.
then...
And that is abusive, that move right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rude.
Mitch not letting him catch his feet.
Wow.
Trying to punish the ledge. Stopping Matt from getting into any of his combos that have been
Saved.
so successful so far.
No. Mr. Game & Watch.
Crushing first stock. Only took 20 damage. Nearly perfect.
Yeah.
Matt able to get more into his combos now. Do some damage. And we'll see if he can turn that into an equalizing kill.
This is amazing to watch.
Yeah.
This
two
is so
amazing
technically
players.
good.
Cute.
Block.
Oh!
No
and he's
way.
back!
Always recover from that. He
That's
looks
so
like you're
crazy.
screwed.
He's
But
gone.
Matt knows how to fully recover from that move, which is why he's so comfortable with this character.
Mm-hmm.
It gives him just an extra way to get kills.
Yep. He's clearly.
And there it is. He's
practicing
equalized the stock.
Fun.
Only 26%, so really none worse for the wearer.
Beautiful.
Not too bad. Couple dodge that. He's about to equal it out right now.
I gotta say, okay, if Matt takes this, right,
Ooh.
he wins this particular
Yes.
right series. They still have to do another series at minimum. What do you think Mitch does if Matt takes this win?
At that point, I think maybe like he's fine to stick with Palatina for this first grand final because for him it's almost house money, right? Because of the double elimination.
Yep.
But I bet he would switch his character at a certain point and just try
Yep.
to counter Game & Watch specifically.
Yeah,
Especially if he
You're right.
wins again.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and Matt has really turned this around.
He really has. This is crazy to watch.
Because you can kind of see Matt's getting a little more knowledgeable on how to, like, bounce
Yeah,
around
Matt trying to punish
Palatina.
Mitch there. Mitch is able to get out of it, but Matt makes you fight for every inch
Yep.
with Game & Watch's abilities in the air there. And especially below the stage. Ooh, but the key misses, and that is
Little
going to be
miss.
punished aggressively by Mitch.
Yep. Little bomb. Back.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
What a move.
Just when you think
And
he was going to
Mitch
miss
is
it.
still able to keep Matt off the stage. Matt's really just not able to get comfortable since Mitch got him airborne a full like 12 seconds ago. Mitch finishes it. Matt down to his last stock. Mitch high on percentage, so Matt should have a shot at an equalizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Especially with how he's playing.
Yeah.
For sure.
There
Bam.
it is.
Not quite the finisher, though.
Almost.
But he knows he can get it.
Keeping Mitch airborne, trying to just not let him look comfortable. Matt trying to finish this without taking a single hit.
That move's crazy. Either that or, like, Mitch keeps dropping his guard right before the umbrella.
There it is. Matt only takes 19%, equalize it. Last stock. Matt can seal this kind of first half of the finals with the win here.
That's
The
right.
marbles are waiting.
Wow, evened up already on damage. Counter.
This is where the game
Mitch
wins,
sends
right?
Matt flying.
Yeah.
Matt up to 100%.
Oh,
Mitch is going to try to keep him
right.
airborne, and that's
No.
it. Mitch is going to even it at
Going to game 5.
2. Just like we really thought since the jump of this one, with Matt able to play Game & Watch much better than he was in the winners final. This one was probably headed to game 5.
Dang. Nasty win.
Quite nasty.
Take a look at that player cam. And we're sticking with the same characters, no surprise there. Matt Game & Watch, Mitch Palatina is 2-2, best of 5. winner take all, sort of. If Mitch wins, it's over. If Matt wins, we go to a second best of 5 because that'll be Mitch's first loss of the tournament in our little double elimination bracket.
That's right.
I hate this map.
This one is the trickiest map of the 12 that are legal for this tournament. There's just a little bit more going on with it.
The sloped ends really.
Yeah, the sloped
they
ends. The
can catch you
platforms
off
are slightly
guard.
sloped too.
Oh, yeah.
And they're low ceilings.
There's not a lot of open space.
So it's the same plan from the fighters we've seen so far. Mitch kind of trying to just be aggressive. Matt trying to use his weird combos to throw Mitch off his game and hopefully get him airborne and then punish him there. Any mistake Matt makes, though, is pretty brutally punished by Mitch, and that's something this character is good at, and that matches Mitch's really aggressive style.
They both know. It's so because they've been doing this matchup for so long at this point that
This
they
is the
both
6th
know,
time they've played as
they
these
both know like
characters, yeah.
what works and what doesn't work against the other.
What a dodge, what a dance. Mitch draws first blood. Matt's got him high, though, so Matt should have a chance at an early equalizer.
Equalizer. Oh, no, that's not the song.
Close enough. Can Matt get in there and equalize this quickly? Every blow Mitch gets is, putting him closer to the championship at this point.
No.
Matt needs
He
the
did not want
equalizer
to get hit with
soon.
that.
Ooh, and Mitch is going really on the aggressive here and just seems to have the better of this matchup so far. Able to get inside. Seems to have really memorized those combos Matt's going for.
Stage
Matt
controls.
finally scores one here.
Nasty.
Matt able to punish the ledge there. Mitch gets him back in the air.
Oh.
Matt's in the flying. Mitch somehow survives that, I think, because he got thrown the wrong direction, basically, across the entire
he had,
stage.
Way more to fly.
Matt is at 101 and has not gotten his equalizer smash yet. This is dangerous territory.
Yes.
Finally knocks Mitch out, but Matt needs to...
Unfavorable.
Matt is probably going to need to get a specialty kill, like a spike or something off the edge of the stage to come back in this one.
Mitch isn't going to give it to him.
Tries, but it's not to.
Matt sent flying. Mitch hasn't even hit yet.
Wow.
Oh.
And is going to get the kill. Mitch is at 0-2 stock, has a full 1 stock advantage on Matt, and Mitch is looking to put this away and take home another TAFI championship.
It's a lot of pressure on Matt right now. It's not impossible, but damn, is it hard.
Mitch is putting on a dominant performance in Game 5 here. A clinic. It looks like they both really know what the other wants to do, and Mitch is just now able to rely on that great technical expertise he has.
Yep.
Matt trying to force Mitch off the stage here. Does so. Can he get something on it from it? Mitch able to come back easily. And again sends Matt flying. Matt is in real trouble here. Game & Watch has fought for every inch of this, but Palatina just so hard to counter.
I think no matter what happens, Mr. Game Watch will be the people's champion tonight.
Yeah, our own personal tier lists are really going to change after this.
Absolutely.
Umbrella, Game & Watch. Mitch hunting for that finishing blow now that will make him the TAFI champion. There it is!
The back
Another TAFI championship for Mitch.
Upset.
Let's head to the player cam. See how our new champion is taking things. He has fallen to the ground. He's thrilled. It's over. Mitch wins 3-2.
Ding, ding, ding,
Matt does put
ding.
some body blows on him, but in the end, Mitch does not lose a single match in this tournament.
I mean, there's still a tiebreaker. The fist fight that they've been doing in the room.
I'm sure
Get
our
the trophy out of his cold, dead hands.
commissioner will be here in a second to wrap things up on the stream.
You fought really well.
But a super exciting final match. Went to the 5th game. Mitch and Matt, clearly the strongest 2 fighters at this tournament. Matt really showed us something with Game & Watch this year, just not quite able to get that final win. But several big wins with Game & Watch at this tournament.
Never again, chat, sleep on Mr. Game & Watch.
Game & Watch is scary.
Here's our champion,
Cool.
Mitch
Hey,
Sidlowski.
guys.
This is Mr. Palatina.
Howdy.
Mitch, sit down on the winner's
Oh.
here.
It's just everyone leaves the room.
Yeah, you get to talk to him now.
Matt, you gotta wrap up your stream.
I will. I'm gonna talk to you. I'll be right back.
Alright, Mitch, we gotta fill airtime.
Okay.
How do you feel about winning?
Good job.
Very hard. It's like the hardest,
Thank you.
maybe the hardest match I've played.
Were you ready for Game & Watch, or was that like a total surprise when Matt broke that out in the winter finals?
It was a total surprise. I'm like, oh, this is like a joke pick. So I went like Roy, and I'm like, oh, he's still going. Okay, I'll go Lucina. Oh, he's still going Game & Watch. Okay, I'm just gonna do Palutena, and then like, just seeing how he like played versus Christian and just like his games on like the first few games of the Grand Final. I'm like, oh shit, this is really hard.
It seemed the only match that you were really comfortable in was Game 5 of the finals. The other 4, it seemed like he really had you kind of just thrown for a loop a little bit.
It was a coin flip. I was like, Game 5, I was like, even the start, I'm like, oh shit, like I'm kind of like getting a bad start. But Game 5, I felt pretty good. But yeah, the other games were just like, I was just learning about Game & Watch as I go. That was tough.
What is it specific about that character that kind of makes Palutena's game plan harder to execute?
The way I play, like, I'll try to up air people, but he'll always just down air for Game & Watch. And
That
down
key
air.
is nasty.
It just trumps my up air, so I'm like, I can't do that. I can't edge guard him because his, like, up B, if it hits me, it's going to hit me against the stage, and I have to, like, tech, and that's hard to do, and just his out of shield, like, the moves are so quick, it's like, I had to just kind of play very defensive and just very back and just kind of poke at it until I kind of got something. But very hard to penetrate just sort of Game & Watch's defense.
Did you consider switching characters at all, or do you think Palutena was best for that matchup?
I did. If I had like if the bracket got reset, I'm like, let me just. I was gonna probably try like Lucina or Marth, but I was like, let me just try Palutena one more time, and yeah, that was probably the best match for me. But I don't really even think I had it figured out so much. It was just things were working for me that match. The early matches, I was just getting destroyed. Honestly, that was rough. But yeah, that was really tough. It's very exhausting.
You sound exhausted.
Yeah, it's just like, wow, that was mentally. If the bracket got reset and then we had to play more games, it would just be very mentally like taxing. Honestly, very sweaty.
Yeah, a lot of hours to be in the room there.
Oh god, yeah, it's just so hot, super hot here too. So it's super cold downstairs as well.
People don't understand how hard it is to play in these Florida
It
temperatures.
is, honestly, like you come to Florida, you're gonna get not only just the heat of the environment, but just the best competition as well. So I mean, we just found both here, and I was happy.
Another great TAFI in the books. Besides your own final, what matchups did you really enjoy this year?
I enjoyed playing versus Margaret's Daisy. That was really cool. Tara's Richter, I think, was good. I loved seeing. Man, you and Donovan's match was by far like my favorite set. Like I'm gonna rewatch that because that was just like Game 5 or sorry, stock like last stock. That was so much fun. Honestly, that was cool to see Andre's Pyramithra.
Andre, the Cinderella story of this tournament.
He made it super far. I think he was seeded 7th, and I think he ended up getting 4th.
Fourth, right?
Which,
Yeah.
I'm like, I think he's got a lot to be proud of. I think he'll go into that race tomorrow. He's just going to be, like, super energetic, and yeah.
This might be the year he buys the game.
Honestly,
Finally, put some practice in.
Buys the Switch.
Learning shield and grab 10 minutes before the tournament really unlocked a lot for him.
And he was starting to use it towards the end. I'm like, oh my god, he's grabbing. Like, this is tough. Hello.
Our commissioner
All
is
right.
here to wrap this tournament up.
Well, I missed all the interview. We were talking
You can
downstairs.
go ahead.
But you gotta accept. I will deliver you your trophy.
Oh yeah, Mitch, come get the trophy.
On
I thought you
behalf.
like you ship it to me.
And here's the trophy for the stream.
Yay! I'll just go in front of the stream. This is a nice trophy.
Thank you.
That was very hard. That was probably harder. That was harder than John. It was just very,
Sweaty.
yeah, very tough. I thought Game & Watch was a joke pick at first.
No, I'm like, I know he's gonna think that this is a joke pick.
Yeah, I'm like,
And I said this before, absolutely not making any excuses on anything. That second match was more of like reflective
yeah.
of, I think, how I meant to play. That first one was frustrating because like I just was, inputs were not going through, so I'm like, man. And it's like, like I definitely practiced harder than this. So it was like, I was definitely frustrated, and then Christian let me switch controllers, and then we switched the Switch, and we switched. everything, and I'm like, all right, that made such a significant difference for me.
What made you want to go Game and Watch for this tournament? What made you train it?
I mean, he was my main in Brawl, so I was comfortable with the character, and I'm like, honestly, that's the kind of matchup I need for somebody like Palutena. And so I just started playing Game and Watch like a bit and practicing like certain matchups and certain combos and getting a lot more comfortable. And I mean, I felt pretty good. I didn't want to reveal it too early on, so I waited until winners finals before pulling out the character. And then once it was warm, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna make the mistake I make other times and like let the character cool off. Like I have to keep playing Game and Watch here. So
that was good. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely different in the second set. Like the first, like the winners finals, I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel like a super serious pick.
A complete character.
But yeah, it was a pretty big change, I would say, from like winners to
Your
grands.
controller is better than mine.
It's good. It gets less use, but I'm glad we were able to use that. And I would have felt like bad. It's like, well, this just kind of sucks. I don't want to just get a win off of like controller issues.
I mean, people never believe it until like they see like some difference. But I mean, I was talking to Christian and he's like, yeah, like that controller's awful. I picked up this other one. It's just missing all these inputs. I'm like, yep. So I mean, he was very supportive to let me do it, which was awesome because honestly, he would have just destroyed me if I had not switched the controller. Honestly, so he's very honorable.
That was nice of him. Yeah, I could tell he really was super close to feeling the win as well in that game 5.
I'm just getting hit by everything Pirate Myth had. I'm like, huh. I can see it coming. I just can't actually react.
It's like Andre's Cinderella run. It was just people knowing what he was going to do, but just not being able to stop it. Just like a freight train. Like running over people. That was good.
It was good. This was a very successful tournament, so for everyone that is still watching, if there is anyone.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll be back again next year. Everyone, a big round of applause.
Yay.
Happy TAFI 6, everyone. We'll be back in 2025.
All right.
Have a great night, everyone. And